Students, today we are going to start with a new chapter. The chapter name is Sound. This is chapter number 13, and today we will be learning about introductory things about sound and also what is sound, how it is produced. So these are the things that we are going to learn in this part number 1 of the sound. So we hear sounds of various types around us every day. It might be a sound of birds, it might be a sound of vehicles that are passing from the road nearby your house. So there are these various sounds around you, okay? Some of them, like the sound of thunder, are loud, especially in rainy season, okay? We hear a lot of sound from thunder. Also, there is rustling of leaves, but rustling of leaves is not that loud. It is soft, in fact. Okay. Then, the sound from the whistle is shrill, whereas those from the drum is dull. So there is this difference in various sources of sound also. तो ड्रम से अगर आप देखोगे तो वो जो आवाज होती है वो कैसे होती है, डल होती है compared to the whistle. These are some musical instruments. I don't know how many of you can play this. One or two you might be knowing how to play it. Okay. So this musical instrument utter a sound which is very pleasant. Okay. Provided the player of the instrument is good. Okay. So if it is being played very nicely, then the sound uttered by this musical instrument is very pleasant. On the other hand, the sound produced by drilling machine is very unpleasant. So there is difference in this also. Each sound has its own characteristics. In fact, that's the reason we are able to recognize different sounds. I don't know how many of you have played with this toy telephone. When I was small, I used to make such type of toy telephones and we used to play with my friends. Okay. So this toy telephone is used to communicate with another person. There are two paper glasses that are used and then there is a string attached in between. Sound helps to communicate. Talking about communication, it is difficult to communicate with each other without talking. So sound is very important in communication. Several animals also communicate with each other through some certain kind of sounds. So what is sound? Sound is a form of energy that is produced when object vibrates. Many of us might have noticed the window panes rattling when there is a loud thunder. This is evidence that sound is a form of energy. So how is sound produced? Sound is generally produced by vibrations. And what is vibration? Vibration is rapid to and fro movement of an object about a fixed position. तो एक फिक्स्ड पोजीशन के अगल बगल में अगर मूवमेंट हो रहा है रैपिडली, ओके, देन इट इज कॉल्ड एज वाइब्रेशन. द अनदर वर्ड फॉर वाइब्रेशन इज ऑसिलेशन. नाउ देयर इज वन एक्टिविटी दैट वी कैन डू. वी हैव टू टेक अ रबर बैंड, put it around a longer side of pencil box like this. Here there is a rubber band and here there are two pencils. So you have to insert two pencils between the box and stretch the rubber. बाद में क्या करना है? You have to plug the rubber band somewhere in the middle. बीच में क्या करना है? Plug करना है. And then you have to observe whether there is some sound or not. First of all, does the band vibrate? The answer is yes, it vibrates. And does it utter a sound? Yes, it utters a sound. So this is how we can do an activity to demonstrate that vibration causes sound. Now it's time for some assignment, for some homework. So first in that is sound of whistle is dull or shrill. You have to select a correct option between these two, dull or shrill. Second, the sound produced by a drilling machine is pleasant or unpleasant. So these are the two options, pleasant or unpleasant. And third option, sound helps to communicate. Is it true or false? So you have to select between these two options. Next question, how would you define sound? I repeat, how would you define sound? तो sound को define करना है. Then last but not the least, how is sound produced? Explain with example. तो sound कैसे produce होता है वो आपको बताना है. तो सिर्फ वो बता के रुकना नहीं है, उसका एक एग्जाम्पल भी देना है. यू कैन मेंशन द एक्टिविटी ऑल्सो. जस्ट नाउ आई एक्सप्लेन यू वन एक्टिविटी, दैट ऑल्सो यू कैन मेंशन, okay, to demonstrate how is sound produced. So that was all for today. I hope you understood the session and I also hope you enjoyed it. If you have any doubt, feel free to ask. Okay, you can put your comments in comment box. So see you in next session. Until then, take care. Bye bye.